What's going on, y'all? You already know, man. I'm back again with another video for y'all, man. Hope y'all had a successful week. I've been posting 6 days. Today's gonna be my 7th day posting, man. So hope y'all watched all the videos, man. Yeah, man, let's get to it. So today I want to talk about ETFs, right? I love ETFs. I love ETFs because they're a way for you to expose yourself to a lot of different companies at once, in my opinion. Whatever I'm explaining today is just the way I want to give it to you guys to give you a better understanding. Yes, if you go look it up or you watch somebody else, they might explain it in different ways, but the way I explain stuff is a way I try to bring it. I try to put it in a way that most people can understand, so it's not confusing. ETFs is a group of stocks. That's just how it's a group of stocks. It could be in a sector or it could be across a bunch of different sectors. Sector means groups like, okay, you can have an ETF in technology, you can have an ETF in healthcare. That would be a bunch of stocks across that department type of thing, like that across technology or across healthcare. But for the most part, they are a group of stocks operating as one. If you were to buy separate shares in each of those stocks, every time you sold those shares in different stocks, you will be paying capital gains tax. Pay your taxes. You will be paying capital gains tax on each share, on each company, on each different company. But if you buy an ETF and you own shares in multiple companies through one ETF, because each shares of an ETF operates at one stock, you're gonna pay tax one time on that group of stock. I mean, the choice is yours, man. But anyway, I'm not saying just buy a bunch of ETFs, but you should definitely have ETFs in your portfolio, in my opinion. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not no financial guru. I just understand things and I try to give it to the people in a way that they can understand it. But anyway, I got 4 reasons why I love ETFs, right? Number 1, somebody's doing the work for you. ETFs are usually managed by 2 people. And what are they managing and how are they managing it, right? So let's say an ETF, technology ETF have 5 companies in it, right? So there's somebody who's watching these 5 companies, making sure that they are, making sure that they are performing up to par. When one of these companies are not performing up to par, they're gonna get dropped and somebody's gonna replace it and another company is gonna get replaced. But by somebody doing that, that is some form of work, and I do think that person should be paid. Me, I typically stayed in the ETFs with managing fees of less than 2%, 1.75 the tops that I go, man. But I try to stay under between 0.65 and 1.25. I'll go into other details into why I stay around that number, but right now it's just about why I like the ETF, so that's what this video is about. Someone who's already doing the work for you. Either they're managing it, or some ETFs are actually managed by computers. But remember, a computer that's being programmed to do something is only as smart as the person who actually programmed the computer. A computer is not smart by itself. Somebody has to program that computer to make it do what it do. So again, someone is already doing the work for you in the ETF. That's 1. 2, exposure to different sectors. You might want to invest in technology, but you don't really know a lot about technology. So what you do, you get an ETF and you look at the stocks in the ETF. If somebody's already doing the work for you, they're already telling you these are great companies because they put it as part of the ETFs. So all you got to do is watch the companies over time that stays in the ETF, see the ones that are dropping. Then after you've been comfortable and you do your own research, you're like, okay, I could go invest in this company outside of the ETF and makes a bigger return. So 1 is someone's doing the work for you. 2 is exposure to different sectors. 3 is less risk involved. Because ETFs have 5 companies, so all those 5 companies are what is actually controlling the graph of that ETF, right? If you have one company, that company goes out of business, boom, it dropped. In the ETFs, you got 5 companies. If one of them go out of business, 4 companies are still holding that graph until it gets replaced with another company. Like I said, somebody's doing the work for you, exposure to different sector, and there's less risk involved. And number 4, payment fees. I know I kind of explained that earlier, but again, guys, capital gain tax was at 30%. and it's about to go up to 42% because of laws that are being passed or whatever. I'm not trying to get political in the video, but I don't know about you, but paying 42% on profit, I don't know, man. I'm not with none of that. So what I'm gonna do is, or to avoid paying less tax over time, because if you buy 5 shares in 5 different companies, you're gonna pay 42% in 5 different companies. But if you buy one ETF with 5 different companies in it, you're gonna pay that 42% off of that one transaction, off of that one share. So I think that's a good way to go about it. Or another way, I'm a long-term investor anyway. You buy and hold until the laws have changed. But like I said, this is not meant to be a political video. This is just to talk about ETFs. So 1, someone is already doing the work for you. 2, exposure to different sectors. 3, less risk involved. And 4, you kind of find a way to finagle paying less fees and things like that. So anyway, man, that's the video I got for y'all today. Love y'all. Peace. Be great. Stay humble. Do your thing, and we can all win with stocks. Bang.